Hello. We are in eastern Iran this time, very close to the border to Afghanistan, and we are heading towards Birjand, which, as you can see, we're pretty low over the hills, even though we are at 8,300 feet. We are being vectored towards the VOR approach. It's a nice day, nice clouds. It was a very relaxing flight so far. Let's hope it stays that way. There are no frequencies in the Birjand airport in Flight Simulator, so we'll stay with the main Tehran Center one. No 80s either, but they gave us the QNH, and yeah, this area. This is the Khorasan province, which, even if Birjand is a city that I couldn't find much information about, seems to be relatively recent. Khorasan, this area, oh my god, the history of this place. It's been through so much, so many invasions and changes and peoples fighting over this area. Was part of Afghanistan, part of Persia, part of invaded by Mongol tribes, by Uzbek tribes, by English tribes, so to speak, and so many other peoples fighting over this strategic region, more or less. Show you the map. This is where we are, like in the, come on, yellowed, kind of halfway between the Caspian and the Persian Gulf. Birjand is over here. We are going to land at runway 28, so we are doing this mostly. I'm waiting for ATC to keep on vectoring us. 8,300 feet is already the starting altitude. At FD28 we need to be at 6,800. The airport is very high, it's at 5,000 feet pretty much. And again, default airport, small airport, I don't expect much realism, but hopefully it will be an easy enough landing. Again, as most of Iran, this is kind of dry plateaus and mountains. As far as the eye can see, I really wonder how the farmers and the people here get their water from, because it's really no visible rivers or lakes or wherever. It's probably just from wells and underground aquifers or wherever, but it's very interesting. We should be vectored pretty soon, I expect, because this is the start of the procedure. Zooming the map a little bit and turn on landing lights and fuel pump. It's warm, almost 20 degrees, and we're still high, flying high. VFR conditions, even though there are clouds about. The airport is close to Birjand, so we should see the city when we are making the final approach. But right now we can't see it because of the clouds. It should be somewhere around here. The sun is low as well. We're not going to get a sunset, but The shadows are very long. Okay, I'm ready to be vectored. Let me know. Interesting. The final approach is at 280, so let me get this sort of settled.
Charlie India, Charlie Alpha, 06, turn right, heading 165. Vectors for the approach.
Turn right, heading 165, CIC 06. Okay.
Charlie India, Charlie Alpha 06, 3 miles from CD 28, turn right, heading 245, maintain 8,300 feet until established. Cleared, board me runway 28.
Turn right, heading 245, maintain 8,300 feet until established. Clear for DME runway 28, CIC 06. So yeah, it's the usual turn. They say 245, but actually you're clear to turn to the actual approach, which is 280. So as you can see, I'm already activate vectors, so we go to VLOC. Yeah, better. The run radar CIC 06 established on final.
Charlie India, Charlie Alpha 06, affirmative.
Now I'm going to descend to 6,800 feet. I'll try to do it quickly. The sun will be in our faces, but that's probably the runway over there. So I'll keep autopilot on because I want to take advantage of the altitude hold to slow us down when we need to. We need to descend 1,000 feet to be at 6,800.
Charlie India, Charlie Alpha 06, no tower services available at Birjand, frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved, CIC 06. So that means we have no more ATC guidance, basically, because Beyond ATC doesn't have VFR. So we are on our own. We won't know about the wind, though. That's the main challenge of those airports. So yeah, the runway is over there, pretty straightforward. And once we hit 6,800, I will be lazy, basically, turn on altitude hold. This will slow the plane down right away because we have low power, and I'll drop gear, full props, but not full mixture because it's pretty high, and we'll slow down even more so I can drop flaps. And now I'll disable autopilot, rather, trim up, add power, and we'll land manually. We seem to be being pushed a little bit. Yeah, the sun in our faces adds a small amount of challenge. To trim up a little bit more flaps, less power, so we can actually descend. So Birjand should be, I believe, to the left of the airport. I'm not sure what we'll be able to see, or maybe it's over there, I don't know. No time to look at the map now. More important things to worry about. Full flaps. A little more trim. Low power. We're about 2 miles from the airport and still 1,000 feet, so we have to descend a little. I do like the low sun lighting in the simulator. Yeah, Birjand is over there to the left. You can see it's loading up the buildings. Just controlling. Doesn't seem to be much of a crosswind. Can't see the windsock just yet. There's always a windsock, I hope. Okay. Yeah, a little bit. We have a headwind. Just tiny crosswind from the right, things looks like. We're going fast, but I'm going to flare soon. Cut power. And very little wind. Doing the usual floating, but now it should settle down. Just about now. Yep, very nice landing. And here we are, Birjand, Iran. Taxiway should be right next to the left. Just doing the usual setup, strobe light, flaps up, fuel pump off. And here is the taxiway. We won't get ground services, no frequency, so we can just park anywhere. Oh, that was a fun landing. I love when things go well. Next time we will go southwest, back to central Iran. And I think we'll fly over the desert, so it should be interesting. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.